Hi, my Tubies, my Teletubbies, Sheila Truelove. I am just sitting here in my living room and I am just looking at a show. It's called, well, I'd rather not go into that. Actually, I'm just thinking about attention addicts. And what are attention addicts? I did the research, and from what I have researched, it showed that people who are attention addicts are people who are emotionally immature. They have not grown to maturity emotionally. And I get really annoyed when it comes to these type of people because as far as I'm concerned, the only type of people who really deserve attention are people who are either helping to make this world or their community a better place, or they are actually making a difference in their community or for the world. Going around here wearing all of these tattoos and all of these purple hair, pink hair, all of this other nonsense, whatever, walking around half naked, trying to attract all of this attention, attention, attention. It just frustrates me, and it freaks me out because I think it's because I don't understand it. Why do you have all of these people who need all of this attention? Attention for what? My thing is, when you get attention, let's say people are looking at you, what does that do for you? I just don't understand that. And I've been talking to my son, and I've listened to other people, and they're trying to explain it, and I just don't get it. You know, I mean, going around showing you think you deserve attention because you have your butt hanging out, or because you have your pants so tight that people can see your vagina lips, or your tits are hanging out. You think you deserve attention for that? You think you deserve attention because you walking around here looking like an alien? Or you think you deserve attention? What? I'm just what? Attention for what? And then I'm also thinking about a lot of these women who complain that their husbands are not very attentive because he tends to be a workaholic. She's complaining if you don't have money. She's complaining if you're not there. She's complaining. You know what? I was never that type of wife. I didn't need that kind of attention. I don't understand it. So, of course, after doing the research, and they helped me to see that people who need all of this kind of attention, they are not emotionally stable. They are emotionally immature. They haven't grown up emotionally, and they need work. They really need to put themselves
I'm here at the park
into some type of treatment. That's what they really need. And that makes sense to me. You know, I keep saying instead of them building more jails, they need to build more mental institutions. They really do. Because you have so many people out here who are emotionally crippled. Now, I realize that I can't change the world, but I damn sure could do a whole lot to make a difference in my community. And do I want attention? To some degree, if I'm teaching you something, of course, I want your attention because I'm trying to teach you something. If I am speaking to you, of course you want people to pay attention. You don't want someone who you're speaking and they're looking all over their shoulders, or they're looking from side to side. That's rude, along with it's causing me to waste my energy because I don't really have to be sitting here having this discussion with you as far as I'm concerned. So if I'm using my energy and my time, I think you should pay attention. But when it comes to me, Tubies, I'm serious. When I go out, I usually wear shades everywhere I go. Because if you've noticed, when you see a person with shades, you tend to look away from them. You don't stare at them. You don't really look at them for too long. You see, because I'm not craving all of this attention, attention, attention. It's pathetic to me. It's pitiful. And I think what really is angering me about it is because, like I said, I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Now, there are times when I'm feeling really happy and I'm feeling upbeat, or I had a great day, and I enjoy singing. I think I have a pretty decent voice. And I may have on my, my earphones listening to music, and I'll be singing out in the street. I'll be singing out loud. I'm not doing that for attention. I'm doing it because I love the music. I love the song, and I feel like singing. Now, if people are looking and they, sometimes people will say, you have a nice voice. Wow, you have a really nice voice. And I'll say, thank you. I'm not doing it for the attention, honey. I'm doing it because I feel good, and I'm doing it because the song sounds great and it's just totally inside my spirit. I'm not doing it for attention. Now, you have people out here on the street, and you can tell when someone is doing something for attention. And those are the ones that I ignore. When I see someone who's, deliberately trying to get attention, those are the ones that just make me roll my eyes and I look the other way. You got earrings all in your nose, and 3 and 4, 5 earrings all lined up on your ear. You got all of this crazy nonsense, looking stupid as hell. Or you have these stupid idiots walking around with their pants hanging off their behind, trying to think that's cool. Oh yeah, do I look cool? Do I look down? No, you look like an idiot. You look like a weak-minded fool. You look like someone who has let society make an ass out of you. You sat up here and you went along with the fad and the fashion, and you look ridiculous. And those are the people who I tend to ignore the most. You will not get my attention. And then I'm looking at people who will sit around here and they'll pretend like there are people who are sick, and you have to be careful with that because they're really sick. And I get that. At the same time, you have so many people who are sitting around here who, like drug addicts, they have their family. I'm looking at this show also. It's called Addicted. Okay. And you have a lot of people who are addicted to alcohol and drugs. And a lot of these people also, you could tell that they're staying with this drug stuff because it's for attention. Now, there are some people who are genuinely addicted and who are really sincerely battling their addictions, and my heart goes out to them. And I'm willing to work like a dog, as I have for over 20 years, trying to help people with addictions. Trust me. I'm at the point right now, I'm done. I've done my part, and I can't deal with it because there's too many relapse every time you look up. They relapse. And I'm talking about people who are full-blown alcoholics and drug addicts. Okay? I've done not 20 years, over 20 years trying to help these people. At the same time, every time I look up, they relapse all over the place. You can't have them in your home because you never know when they're going to relapse, and things are starting to turn up missing. A lot of times, let me stick to the point, people do things for attention. Because I'm looking at, like I said, I'm looking at this show called Addicted. It's on Prime Videos. I think you can see it also on YouTube. And then they have this other show called Intervention, which I love looking at those shows because it helps you to understand a lot about people. And it helps you to understand the human condition and people battling a lot of things out here, Like I said, this world is a concrete jungle, sweetheart. And if you're not strong, you will be eaten alive. In this concrete jungle, honey, I came out a lion. Thank my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Jehovah, and Jesus Christ. Okay? I came out of the jungle a lion. I didn't come out of the jungle all beat up and beat down with no self-esteem. You see, you have a lot of people who, that's how they come out, And the only reason why I came out a lion is because I turned my life over to God in Christ. That's the way you come out a lion, and you don't let this world eat you up alive. Like Jesus Christ said, don't be afraid of this world, baby. Don't be afraid of it. Jesus Christ said, I have conquered the world. And before I die, I want to be able to say, I have conquered this world. And the way to conquer the world is not to let this world mold you into its mold. Don't let this world make a fool out of you. You're supposed to stay separate from this world. You're not supposed to buy into this world's morals. They have none. They have no moral compass. They have no morals. People sleeping with whoever the hell they want, threesomes all over the place. No. Conquer the world, honey. Don't let this world pull you into that nonsense. And the way to conquer this world, you don't let this world make a fool out of you, tattooing your body all up and crazy, all this nonsense. Letting this world have you walking around with your pants hanging off your behind. That's not conquering anything. That's the world have conquered you. And who is the God of this world? Satan, the devil. You cannot let this world conquer you, baby. Don't buy into its teachings and its beliefs. This world will not conquer Sheila True Love. I will always stand strong when it comes to what's right, what's wrong. And I still care about justice and fairness. But anyway, back to these attention addicts. I suggest that if you are an attention addict, that you get the necessary mental help that you need. You need help growing up. Because emotionally, and a lot of you mentally, you're still stuck in your baby between babies and teenagers. You are not a full-blown adult, and you need help. Anyway, upon that note, I just wanted to share that with you because it's just freaking me out after looking at this show, like I said, and it just freaks me out. Oh boy. How, wow. Woo, people are too much. And it's like, you look at the percentage of people who need all of this unnecessary, and I do put emphasis on unnecessary attention, especially a lot of these females, needy. They got to have the attention of this dude. It's got to be some male attention. Anything that got a penis, they got to have attention. They make me sick to my stomach. I want to just throw up. I want to throw up. It's just asinine. It's retarded. It's pitiful, and it's pathetic. I'm looking at a lot of these dudes out here, man. They like, this broad, everywhere I go, she's calling me. She's beeping me. Where you at? What you doing? Wait, what? Oh no. Oh, God, no. God. Anyway, Tubies, I have to get off of here before I lose it. Anyway, this is Sheila True Love, truly loving you. And if you could identify with where I'm coming from, holler at a sister. Because personally, me, I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And again, I want to close with saying, please, if anyone is hearing this who has the power to do anything, like, I don't know, Congress or Senate or what, I work with the legislature, maybe I'll pose this. Stop building more jails and start building more mental institutions, because these people, they need it. This is Sheila True Love, truly loving you always. I hope I didn't come off too crash for those who are overly sensitive. I hate overly sensitive people. God, they make me sick. Those are another one who make me sick to my stomach. You have to watch what you say, watch how you walk, watch how you talk, watch how you sit. Oh God, being with these overly sensitive people, it's like walking on a tightrope. It's like everything you say is like a landmine. You might say the wrong thing and it causes them to blow up. Overly sensitive people, I try to avoid them like you avoid leprosy, like the plague. Because you'll find that you cannot be yourself with these people. You have to constantly wear a mask. You can't be true to who you are. You have to talk to them like they are babies. I mean, really, babies. Because they haven't developed emotionally either. Again, emotional immaturity. And that is something that they need to address. People have to honestly feel like they have to walk on eggshells just to have a conversation with you. That's pitiful. So going forward in life, I've learned, thank Jehovah, to be more quiet when I'm around overly sensitive mental illness, if you want my viewpoint. But okay, I'll try to be nice here. Yeah, overly sensitive people, I try to be real quiet. And then when I tend to be real quiet, they're wondering, well, why are you so quiet? Why is she so quiet? Why? Because I don't want to have things taken out of context. I mean, overly sensitive people, they make a big deal out of everything. Do you hear me? Something could be as small as a little molehill, a seed, like a small seed. And they will take it and turn it into a mountain. Everything is a big deal to these overly sensitive people. And people don't really want to be around that. People really don't want to be around that because you can't be yourself. I'm not saying you're supposed to be crude and crash to people. Of course, you're supposed to use tact. You have to use tact when you're dealing with people. I understand that. I get it. At the same time, you gotta keep it real. You have a large percentage of people in this world who are emotionally immature. And they really need to get some help for that and do something about their issues. Really, that's an issue. Anyway, tired of having to walk on eggshells. It's like a landmine. I'm walking on a tightrope anytime I want to express how I feel about something. Or it's just too much for Sheila True Love. Anyway, this is Sheila True Love, truly loving you. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And remember, you always have a choice when all is said and done at the end of the day or at the end of anything. Any decisions to be made, darling, you are in the driver's seat. You always have a choice. This is Sheila True Love. And until my next video, I'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.